My name's Jamie and I'm with the Ragebus project. Today we're going to be doing an oil change on a Cummins V8 185 series of a 470. So let's get started.
Everybody, I'm Natalie, also part of the Ragebus project, here to do a standard oil change on a not so standard vehicle. Our stuff's pretty accessible, hopefully yours is too, but I'm just going to go through the basics with you, that way hopefully you can figure it out on your own with your vehicle. So, got to start off with something to protect the ground, some ground cover. We have this big silver tarp and a nasty stuff dedicated yoga mat right here to make sure that we can collect all the oil that may spill, but we're going to try really hard for that not to happen anyway. Next, you need a big old pan that fits underneath your vehicle. Collect as much oil as it's going to pour, and the replacement oil, of course, is crucial with a funnel. All the tools you need are a socket set. Make sure that you can fit all of the bolts and the plugs that you're going to be taking out. We, unfortunately, do not have some of the right sizes, so we have an adjustable here. Do your best not to use an adjustable if you can. When they slip and around the edges and you can't use that plug anymore, sucks. Let's see, what else? Got some rags, because we're definitely going to get dirty. Gloves, to keep us from getting quite as dirty as we would. This little bowl to put our plugs in so we don't lose them. That's never fun. And the filters, replacement filters. You got to look into what you need, but ours is, we have a bypass and a regular filter. So that is everything.
And we're going to loosen the drain cock on our oil pan. And we're going to do it really slowly so that it'll just start to trickle out. That way you can see if you have any water that has sunk down to the bottom of your oil pan, and then you know that you have a problem with water mixing into your oil, which we've had happen before. So nothing coming out yet, that's a good sign. There it comes. And that's oil. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove it now. Okay, so once you let your oil drip out of the pan for a while, you're going to put your plug back in.
She had those gloves on the whole time.
And you're going to snug it up. Just give it, a little bit of torque, not too much to where you strip the threads, but enough to where it doesn't drip out of here. And then we're just going to move our oil pan over this way, because we're doing a filter change too. And we're going to take the plug out of our oil filter and let that drain. So, we need to suck it. Use the 7/16, check it. And then we're just going to loosen this plug. And make sure your pan is under here. The stuff can come out like a waterfall, so make sure it's right. I'm gonna get in there. Put your plug in a bowl so you don't lose it. And that's it. Let all of the oil drain out of our oil filter, and it's time to put the plug back in. And then we're just gonna use our socket wrench to snug it back up.
Lift up your leg for extra torque.
And then we're going to take out the, I don't really even know what this is called, the bottom part of the filter. It's like a long bolt that goes all the way through the filter. So now we've taken the bolt out of the bottom of our oil filter. We're going to set that to the side. And then we're going to gently pry the filter off of the housing. Careful, because some more oil might come down. Pump it upside down and take the filter back in the housing. And you'll notice on one end of our engine filter, or it says engine end on one end of our oil filter. So we're going to make sure that part is facing towards the engine.
Nice and snug. Give it an extra pull over here. Alright. Good deal.
And make sure the plug's in. Okay, that's it.
And change our bypass filter now. First, gotta find the plug at the bottom and drain that sucker. So we found our 11/16 socket, twisting that right off. There it goes. This ahead of time, took out the bolt to release this bracket. Then the lid comes right off here. And we've got our old filter in here. A little screw off top dealy-majig going on. Okay. It's got a handy-dandy handle, and it's quite heavy because it is full of oil. Have your oil pan ready and nearby. Set it on the oil so it can continue to drain, and put in a shiny new one. Nothing too hard about all of that. Okay. Lid and bracket. Don't forget to put your plug back in at the bottom.
To put in the new oil, we have some 15W40 here for our diesel engine. And the lovely Natalie is going to hold the funnel. And then pour it slowly to keep it from overflowing.
Alright everybody, now you see how to change your oil all by yourself. If we can do it, you can totally do it.
Thank you for watching our video, and if you want to see more, just check us out on facebook.com/ragebusproject. Every time!